What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I'm excited that Toosii is here with me today.
Yeah, most of that.
I was telling you after you got them billion streams or whatever, I was like, is he still going to come see me? But I appreciate you.
Most def. We here, we locked in.
So the album is called Najor. Is that how you say your name?
Yeah, you said it right. That's good.
Najor. What does Najor mean? Like, why did your mom name you that?
It's French. It means love and friendship.
It explains a lot.
Yeah, love and friendship, most def. Yeah, so you see why we is the way we is.
It was written. You were going to do another love song.
The story I already wrote, you know? Feel me?
And I didn't realize this is your, quote, debut album.
Yeah. My first debut. Well, yeah, my debut album.
So, because I feel like you've had, like, full, real projects out.
Mixtapes, you know, it's a different approach with an album.
How is the approach different?
Pressure on bigger. Money that gets spent is double, triple. You know, I don't know. It's just the whole rollout different.
Right.
The whole rollout is just you know, I don't know.
And what did you learn from last time I saw you? I feel like you were doing getting ready for tour.
Yeah.
Right, with Mariah the Scientist and Rod Wave. So how was that? Because I haven't seen you since.
Nah, the tour was crazy. The reaction that we got just to see how many people was receptive to me. I think that was the biggest thing. I ain't know that many people listened to me.
Right.
You know, I done been on a lot of tours, but not a tour at that capacity. So.
And what about how does it affect your music? Even you working on this project.
It put a lot of eyes on me. Like after the tour, like I was telling everybody that was on the tour, I'm like, you know, life don't hit you as soon as tour happen. Like you don't just jump on tour and you become this big superstar. You gotta let things trickle down. Like so, it's like, all right, you go on tour, people start to figure out who you is. Once they figure out who you is, then it's like once they see you, they more receptive to your music. You know, they interact a little bit more because it's like, hey, I seen him on tour.
Yeah, it's true.
I remember seeing him in person. So then it's like, all right, now you get him a hit record, and you know, you give them a great record, and they turn a great record into a hit record because they seen you.
That's true, because I think artists have to focus a lot more, too, on what their live shows are like.
Yeah.
Because that could make you love a song or an album, a project, or an artist more than, and if their show is kind of like lackluster, it'll make you like them less.
But you know what I noticed, though? I noticed that, like, performances these days for men ain't the same as they used to be. Like, for women, it's a little bit the same. Kind of. You don't got women that do as much as they used to do.
SZA's tour was amazing, and I think that helped her like break records.
She a great performer, you know. And you know, in this day and age, you know, you used to have the Ushers, you used to have the Chris Browns, you used to have the. You don't like think about an R&B artist right now that you know that dance still. Like,
right.
It ain't none.
Like a Chris Brown.
It's not none because it's considered to be like corny. That's how they look at it.
Yeah. Do you dance when you?
Nah, if it was popping, though, feel me? But they ain't finna have me out here looking crazy. If it was popping, I might be out here dancing.
See, you trying to be too cool. Come on.
Nah, listen, man. I don't got time to even be talked about. This world we live in, they too judgmental, man. And I don't really care what people say, but I don't think I could go that deep. I'm 23 now. I'm a little bit.
Get a little choreography. I mean, you know.
Yeah, nah. We might. I don't know. We might try something. But
you should ask people on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, what y'all think?
Some moves.
Yeah, I might hit some TikTok dances. I don't know about going for a long choreography. One person I like though that do great choreography, Tiana Taylor.
Oh yeah, I saw she was doing. Whose choreography was it? Lola Brooke or somebody?
Lola Brooke, Lotto's.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she do it like, and I noticed every time I told her, I just seen her at P Party yesterday. And I told her, I was like, yo, like, you don't even know, like, you changing the game for a lot of people that's in my generation. Like, you changing people's lives, you know. Every person that I done seen you get with, you took what they was doing from here to there. You get what I'm saying? Like, with Lotto was always she a great artist. But when she came in and I seen her do her set for, I think it was like Lollapalooza or whatever it was, oh, she went crazy for her set. Like, word. So shout out to Tiana Taylor. She do a great job.
That'd be some good content for you. You working with Tiana Taylor, getting the moves.
I don't know. I might try it.
Well, let's talk about the album, about Najor a little bit. So you started off with your rule number 1, right? And you give also 3 different rules.
Yeah.
You know, and of course, put God first.
Yeah.
Is one of them.
Yeah.
But I'm a little concerned about the first rule.
Oh, God.
What?
Yeah.
What's your first rule?
First rule is never give a girl your heart because she gonna take it and break it.
All right, now, Toosii, let's examine this a little bit.
Yeah, man. I think like I told my fans, man. The album is a breakdown. It's a story.
Mm-hmm.
You know, first page is just the introduction of how things started, and then the end is where we're at today.
Right.
So I feel like with rule number 1, it's like that was how I used to think.
Mm-hmm.
That was my train of thought at the moment. When I first got into the game, or not even when I first got into the game, like as a youngin', like my thought process always been like, I don't want to do love because love is gonna hurt me. Love is gonna hinder me. Love is gonna keep me from where I want to go, where I want to get to. And then as you go throughout the project, it's like, you know, you get step by step on how I got to where I'm at and where I'm at today. So
it seems like your dad plays a large part in that too.
yeah, that's my homie.
Yeah, I know you love your dad, but there were some issues.
Yeah.
Even with that, and with him and your mom too.
Nah, word. Yeah. My dad and my mom ain't work out. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's my boy. You feel me? You know, whatever he need from me, I'm always here. And I mean, you only get one dad.
Sometimes I think also as parents, they don't realize how much your kids pick up.
Yeah, word.
Based off of what you see from their relationship.
Yeah.
Like you might have seen, you know, things happening. I think you said that he had like twins or something like that.
Yeah. So he was raising twins, but it wasn't his kids.
Okay.
He was just raising another woman's kids. Got with her, it ain't work out. Got with somebody else, ain't work out. You feel me? Like.
Because you think about that, right? You see your dad, like, you know, spending money, spending time, and you like, hello, you gotta.
Yeah, nah.
And at the time that it's happening, you don't realize the impact that it might have on you. It make you raise your kid differently too.
Yeah. I definitely think I raised my son to be a little bit different. But as I go on throughout the day, I noticed that it affect me more than I thought it did. Like my dad played a major part in my life, and watching him, you know, live the lifestyle that he was living and do the things that he did, like it really affected me. Like as a man, it's hard to try to like, and I'm learning every day to become my own person, but it's like certain steps it's like it's a natural instinct to follow behind because you already done seen it and you done lived through it so much. Like, and I catch myself doing things sometimes and I be like, nah, like this ain't the right way to do this. Like, I know this what I seen, but it's not the right way.
Right. And then your mom, you said is she still working now?
Man, my mom don't want to stop working. I think, listen, my
mom too, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, Mom, when are you going to, she could have been retired.
Man, listen, my mom want to sneak and get jobs. She want, like, it's crazy. You feel me? She don't like ask me for stuff. And I get it, you know, but that's why I tell her, like, you know, you got my mom's spoiled too though, but she's spoiled by me. It's like she don't wanna ask me for stuff, but if she do ask me, then she gonna ask me.
She gonna really ask for go for the gusto. Like, I need a new house.
Nah, word. Like she gonna go for it. So like when she do ask me, like she gonna ask me, and I tell her like, you know, I mean it is what it is. It ain't two people. I don't never tell no, man, my son mom and my mom. Like, I don't never tell them no. They get whatever they want. They spoiled.
Right.
Spoiled rotten. They get on my nerves.
But that's good. And then, of course, you have another love song on here because, you know what? Love songs, though, I think are probably the number one type of song, period. Because there's so many different ways to express your love. And then there's heartbreak,
Most definitely.
You know, and then there's when you know you done messed up. And you're never going to stop doing love songs, though.
Nah.
And I think we need those because, honestly, like the way that you do love songs, that's probably why people really connect to you. Because I feel like in hip-hop, we probably don't have enough of them still.
Yeah, nah, it's like, and it's like melodic rap whenever I do love songs. It's not really as much of, like, you know, full-on R&B and singing, and, you know, sometimes my love songs is like when I make love songs, you know, I'm giving you the real life. Like, I'm giving you real life action. Like, you know, I know, like, the reason why I'm gonna tell you why I'm making a love song. Like, the reason why I'm making this love song is because I'm tired of being loved wrong. Or the reason why I'm making this love song is because it is. Or this is what happened to build up into this. Like, I'm giving you real life moments. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of men these days don't want to express how they feel, and I'm cool with expressing how I feel. Feel me? It don't make me no different. That's who I am.
Then you had to go ahead and do the toxic one with Future.
Yeah, for favorite song, yeah.
You can't co-sign that, man.
Nah, Future a little toxic. He the toxic king though. You know, we gotta do all type of versions for for favorite song. It was so big, so.
I feel like y'all got Future for your toxicity, and we have like Sexy Red.
Yeah, oh God, Sexy Red. I got a show with Sexy Red tonight in Albany.
Oh, you do? That's I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her, yo, Angela Yee said you the toxic queen.
No, she knows it though, because honestly, people, and that's kind of fun because it's real life too, right? Like I'm sure your boys and people you know do some really crazy things that y'all talk about behind the scenes.
My boys, I don't do Toosii good.
Toosii good now.
Yeah. Them boys are a little crazy now. Yeah, they have fun.
Do you ever tell them like, yo, you gotta do guys check each other and be like, yo, you gotta chill out?
Yeah, what do I? I don't play no games. I tell everybody, what y'all all right, y'all acting dumb. Like don't have us out here looking crazy. You feel me?
Like tell me something crazy. One of your boys. You ain't gotta name no names.
Yeah.
But what's a crazy story where you're like, damn, y'all is wild. I'm glad to be out the game like that.
None of my homies is like none of my homies. All right, so like with my homeboys. They like to drink. You know, dudes like to, when they like to get lit with females and you know. So I can remember one time like, you know, we out the country and I'm telling them like, yo, we not in the US, like we don't know these girls like that.
That's a fact.
Feel me? So what y'all not finna do is y'all not finna try to get them drunk and everybody get lit, and cause like, you know, I got some homeboys who know how to interact with females, and I got some homeboys who don't know how to interact, and they feel like they interact better when they off liquor.
Right.
But one thing about it, ain't none of them forcing nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we never want a female to try to say that is what happened, or we never want a female to be like, yo, I was under the influence, I ain't know what was going on. So I was telling them like when we out the country, like, yo, like,
be extra careful.
Be extra careful. We not even finna like, cause I get bottles on my rider. I'm like, nah, we not finna these bottles that's on this rider, cause I don't even drink. But I'm like, these bottles that's on these.
I know you don't. You still don't drink.
I'm like, these bottles that's on this rider, y'all not getting these, cause y'all not finna go get them drunk. And then, you know, they want to do something, but they lie on one of y'all and say that they ain't want to. And then now we all the way out the country and something happened. And
you got to protect everybody.
You feel me? So I'm like.
Because it all comes back to your name, too.
Yeah. And you know, they steady acting like they don't understand. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, one thing about me, I ain't never need nothing to get no female. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all finna be the same way. You don't need none of that. Like,
right.
Y'all with me. And at the end of the day, y'all living a better lifestyle than half of these people living. So we not finna act like, you know, y'all not the prize. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Y'all the prize, guys.
Yeah, we not finna act like y'all not the prize. Y'all the prize. You heard me? So we don't do that. Nah, I'm not even trying to get no female lit. To say I did something. Nah,
and you still don't drink, right?
Nah, no.
Not even a little Don Julio or nothing, or.
I done took a shot before.
I know.
Nah, that.
How was it? So what happened?
I don't have that. Liquor don't have you acting right. Nah, I don't need that liquor. That liquor don't have you acting right. You feel me? I get some liquor in my system. I might make 1,000 love songs in the studio for real. Word.
Well, let's talk some more about some of the songs on the album. So the Woo Lady.
Yeah, yep.
So what is that? Explain that to me, because is that a real thing?
Yeah. So a woo lady, you know, a woo lady is like a voodoo lady.
So have you ever for real tried that, or you think somebody did that to you?
Nah, I don't know nothing about nothing. I ain't never, I don't know, never.
You can have my pass. So you have, so your girl, so Samaria, she has your passcode and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, nah, I don't got nothing to hide. You feel me? Mm-hmm. It's, man, I can't help that. Now, if it's females in there hitting me up, like.
That's not on you.
Nah, that's not on me. But you ain't gonna see no text back. You feel me? And I block numbers.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I block numbers. If you call me too much, text me too much, any of that, I'm blocking you. Yeah. Like, I get it. I get a female texting me and she's still trying to keep in contact, and you know, I'm in that position. I haven't changed my number though because certain people got my number.
Right.
You know, so if I change my number, that means I gotta give my grandma my number again. I gotta give my aunt my number. I gotta give the whole team my number. Then everybody gotta learn my number.
Yeah, that's
over.
too much.
It's too much. So I'm not changing
I'm
my
with
number.
you
And then
there.
my number been leaked before.
Okay. Mine too.
Yeah, my number been leaked a few times. You know, so like I don't know, but nah, she got my passcode. She sit and scroll on my phone sometimes, but like. She don't sit and look.
Isn't it nice to not have to worry about anything too?
Yeah. She sit and she don't gotta look for nothing. She
right.
Just,
She not even thinking about that.
Nah, she sit on my phone and she be looking at like pictures of me and my son or like videos that I got all of us. Like,
You sound like just like you.
Yeah, word. That's my baby. His birthday in 5 days.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
How old is he?
6 days. He about to be 1.
That's it?
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
why
it.
I felt like it was longer
It
than
feel like
that.
it's been a long time, right?
Yeah, it does.
Nah, he about to be 1 in 6 days.
That's amazing. Congratulations. You're going to have a 1-year-old.
Oh, man, that's my baby.
And a great timing, too. You got an album out that's killing it. You start your tour next month?
Yeah, next month. Yep. Dang, it is next month. Boy, I thought, oof.
You gotta get it together, man.
I won't lie, I'm tired. I'm fake tired. Like, I done been, I done been to Europe,
Non-stop.
back here. Yeah. I won't lie, though. I feel like I be telling Flip, like my manager, I be telling Flip, like, it's cool to do certain stuff, but whatever the label throwing up there that we don't need to do, go ahead, exit out, because what'll happen is with a lot of artists, labels throw busy work on a schedule.
So it can make it seem like they're doing stuff too.
And make it seem like they doing stuff. And in reality, like, some of that stuff don't be needed. You get what I'm saying? And what it do is it take away from the time that you use, like, that piece that you need, that sanity you need to be able to recreate and rethink about, like, when I made Favorite Song, and we was able, like, everything we said we was gonna do, we did it. But I had time to map all of that out. Like, I was at the crib for like a few weeks, and every day I was literally at home making. But if you got the sanity in this piece, you gotta make content. Like, you gotta be doing stuff. You can't just, if you ain't doing busy work, you gotta be doing something at the house. So that time that I had that sanity in that piece, I was at home making content, going on shopping, going grocery shopping with my son, making flowers and roses, making videos. And if I did have to make other content in other places, I'd fly to LA and we shot a video with the guy Set Will Free. Like, it's just, you got to be willing to work while you at home, but you can't, all that busy work that they be throwing up there, it make it feel like work. We're not trying to make it feel like work, because I got a plan. I already had a plan, and I brought it to y'all so y'all could expand it, not so y'all could just throw a bunch of work on my schedule. We ain't doing that.
And you have a baby at home too, and I'm sure there's some big moments that you don't want to miss.
Yeah, feel me? And like some of these days, like I be waking up, I'll be like, so what we gotta do today? Like, for real, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I'm him. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. But at the end of the day, it's like, I love what I do. And it's certain people who I love to come do interviews with, who I love to come sit with, and who I love to come talk to. But then it's just some people who I know don't care for me.
Right.
And I don't care for them, and it's the business. Like,
that's crazy. There's people you don't. I guess, all right, so you must have a good relationship with Wallow, because I see that he's on the album too. That's your guy.
Yeah, we just did a whole listening session out here. Not a listening session, but like a private listening party. And I basically like broke down, I did an interview with him, broke down the album. And like, that's Unc. But I like, people like him, we sit and we have real conversations. You know,
we enjoy having you on Lip Service.
Nah, most definitely. Even Lip Service. Like, when I came on Lip Service, I have fun. Like, I like to have regular conversations. Like, I don't want to go to all my interviews and be talking about, because 9 times out of 10 everybody asks the same questions.
Yeah, and listen, and from an interviewer's point of view, we also don't assume that everybody knows everything about you, right?
Exactly.
So some certain things you have to kind of put out there.
You gotta ask
because you want to set the stage.
Exactly. So it's like, what I never get offended by it, because I know everybody got a different audience.
Right.
And it's certain ears who haven't heard this part of the story, or certain ears who don't know how this happened or what happened, whatever the case may be. But the thing is, though, you know, you got certain interviewers who ask the same question, who really don't care about you. Who really
they might not even have listened to the music.
Might not have even listened to the music. And it's like, all right, cool. We just here to do a job, and I understand business is business. I don't feel no way. But me personally, man, I'll speak on it, because at the end of the day, I ain't, feel me, what?
Well, how does it feel to have Favorite Song be such a huge hit? And why do you think that song took off the way that it did? Because you put out a lot of music. Songs have been, great, and the fans have really supported you. But for some reason, that song became like the big crossover top 5 song.
It's a blessing. You get what I'm saying? But it gotta happen again. Like everybody want to know how I'm feeling. Everybody want to know what it's like. Everybody be like,
did you know that was gonna be?
Yeah, I did. So that's why I'm not even excited for real. Like it's like everybody like, yeah, you did it and you doing good, and it's like, yeah, we went number 5. We ain't go number 1. You feel me? So what we talking about? We went top 5, like, and that's great. But I'm from the trenches. You know what I mean? If you ain't number 1, you none. You get what I'm saying? So 5 was cool. It's a blessing. But unless we do it again, nobody cares. Because I could be here today and we could talk about how great Favorite Song did, but what's next? Because if I don't drop nothing again, we probably won't even have a conversation again. If I don't make another hit, I'll probably never come up here again.
Now I bring you up to be like, what happened?
No, what happened? Right now, where you? You good? You get what I'm saying? You good? Where you been at? Feel me? So unless we do it again, man, don't none of it count, for real.
Now I saw every time you're supposed to be in Syracuse, something happens. Yeah. Right? So you were supposed to be there, I think, like a few days ago.
Yeah, I was supposed to be there on the 10th. On the 10th. So my son's birthday party. Oh, okay. My son's birthday party is on that day, but outside of my son's birthday party being on that day, it was like, my biggest thing is, all right, the first 3 times it got canceled. One time it got canceled because the state has shut it down. The second time it got canceled was because, why the second time it got canceled? Dirk canceled. I think he went on tour or something. I think Dirk had went on tour or something. He canceled the date. Then the third time, his eye got, like, when the cryo had shot up in his eye. Okay. It was like around the same time that the show was supposed to happen. So the first 3 times it got canceled, because it got canceled 4 times. You like, damn. Nah, the first, and every time they blame it on me because, I'm from there. But, I mean.
That's why I'm asking you, because I want you to clear up.
I really don't care, because I don't mind, because one thing I know is when I come, it's going to be a moment.
It's going to be insane.
It's going to be crazy. And that was my thing. So the 4th time it got canceled, I really didn't know much about the show. It had got booked by an agency that we work with, and we'll do whatever the case may be. So but I had already told them I couldn't do the date. So they were supposed to go ahead before it even got out, before tickets got out, before it had got on the radio, before it got posted everywhere. Like, they were supposed to let them know that I couldn't do the date. Okay. So my biggest thing was, what I told my manager, I said, yo, Flip, can't nobody book me in Syracuse. You get what I'm saying? When we do a show in Syracuse,
you gotta teach yourself,
I'm a book myself, and we not doing no venue that's 2,500, 3,000. We going to get the Carrier Dome or something. Right. Like, you feel me? We got to pack out the dome. It got to be like I'm at the Barclays, because it's my hometown, and they ain't seen me in years. Like, almost. I
know that has to be, and I feel like that has to be disappointing for you too.
So it's like the first 3 times it got canceled, I was gonna do it, but it got canceled 3 times. So I'm like, all right, is that a sign? 4th time, I canceled it. Right. Like, I'm like, nah, I can't do it, because it just don't feel right. I gotta book it myself. So, it's been a lot of allegations and a lot of news, but I mean, I really don't mind. I love the people at home. I got big things I want to do for the city, big things that I'm gonna do for the city, and I want to see people win. Right. I love everybody, bro. I ain't the type nigga that, I'm not in competition with nobody. It's enough room for all of us.
You seem like you just be drinking your water, minding your business.
Listen, I stay out the way. I'm a family man, so I don't really care for that.
Yeah, and I love that towards the end of the album, God Loves Me. Yeah. I think that is such a great way for you to kind of wrap everything up. Because like you said, it is a story, it's a journey for you to get to that point. And you always have said that you felt like your story was written already. This is where you are supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like with God Love Me, it was like a clean record, no curse words. And shout out to the guys who actually did the sample on the record. They from Kenya. I feel like, man, the biggest thing was just painting the image of, we thank God with everything we do.
All the time.
With every step.
Won't he do it?
Most definitely. With every step we take, with everything we do, like, we wouldn't even be where we at today if it wasn't for God. So what better way to close it out than, God love me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm big on prayer. I feel like God is the reason why, favorite song is where it's at. God is the reason why I'm where I'm at in my career today. God is the reason why everything happened, and everything happened for a reason. So I'm just thankful. And at the end of each verse, you'll hear me say one thing that I know: God loved me more than He did yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think God Love Me is like one of my favorite songs up there.
I saw, and then in the beginning, is that your mom that?
Yeah, I'm
that
rule number one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my mom talking.
Did she know she was being recorded for that?
Yeah, I told her to send me a voice memo.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, I'm like, Mom, send me a voice memo. Like, tell me, like, give me some inspiration. I need some inspiration real quick. But she ain't know it was for the album.
Were you like a bad kid? Is your mom like, thank God my son
Nah, man. I was
fixed his life.
I was actually my mom's best kid. I was my mom's best kid. I ain't never been, knock on wood, thank God. I ain't never been, locked up. I ain't never really been in trouble. I stayed out the way, you feel me? I chased after my dreams. I'm a go-getter.
Right.
Yeah, I'm one of my mom's biggest hustlers, but I got a family full of hustlers, though. I don't know. My sister might be more of a hustler than me. She go hard. I don't lie. She don't play no games. That's one person that don't ask me for nothing.
Right.
What? You think you somebody? Like, nigga, if it weren't for me, you. That's how my sister treat me, nigga.
And you need that.
Yeah, word.
Put you right back in your place.
My brother, too. Word. That, like, anybody that know my family, they know they don't play no games. They don't, nigga, you nana.
And your brother used to rap, that brother?
Yeah, nah, my brother Drano, my oldest brother. Oldest brother. I need to start bringing him, you feel me? Because, like, this was his dream, for real. I need to start bringing him to all these interviews so he can see, like, but he come on tour with me, so he know what it's like. He done been to Europe. He know what it's like. But I need to bring him in these interviews so people can see the face of, like, how I started. You know what I mean? Because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing for real. Sports, none of that. I'd probably be in the street somewhere.
Right.
Word.
That's a blessing.
Word up.
And so listening to this album, you are very transparent about a lot of different things.
Word.
Right? And so did your mom, when she heard it, did she have any questions for you about anything?
Nah, my mom don't really ask me about my music. My mom funny, man. My mom, she don't ask me about my music. She listened to it, and that's my number one supporter. Like, my mom, I don't know. That's my number one supporter. She loved my music, though.
Because I'm asking, because on the interlude with Wallow, you also said there's something you never talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what, though? I think my mom did ask me about that, actually. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my mom asked me about that. It was at my listening party. Well, not my listening party, but we do, like every album that I drop, I drop every time at home. Like, when I release at 12 o'clock, we all at my crib, or we all at my mom's crib. We all together, all the family together when I drop.
That's a nice ritual.
Yeah, so, like, I had a listening party in LA the day before. Like, we was supposed to do it the night, like, when the album dropped, but we couldn't do it because I'm always at home when my album drops. So I had to do it the day before, then fly out that night or that morning, get home for midnight, and we all be together around midnight, and we just listen to the album. When my mom asked me about it, but she ain't really asked me about it because she know it don't faze me. Like, I mean, it's something that happened. It's over now. I dealt with it. But yeah, she ain't really asked me. She was like,
so it was older girls, like,
it was an older
women?
woman. Yeah, I dealt with an older woman, and I ain't know no better. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know that it was wrong to do, or I ain't until I got older.
You think that affected you? Because sometimes I feel like people act like for boys, right?
It's supposed to be cool.
It's supposed to be cool. You have sex with an older woman, but they don't realize that is rape. Yeah. That's illegal. Yeah. And then sometimes you feel like it's supposed to be cool at the time, but it affects how you treat women later in life. And
I definitely feel like it affected how I treated women. I mean, at the end of the day, I love women though. And I try to treat everybody, not just women. I try to treat everybody with the utmost respect.
Right.
Because you never know when you're gonna see a person again, who a person actually is, what they're gonna be in life.
But that's not something that's your fault. Like, what made you realize that was wrong? That's
when I turned 18. Once I turned 18 and I got in high school, and I just started to find more about what's wrong, what's right, and what's wrong. I kind of just found out, and like, as time went on, I just found out that it was wrong, and I just I just let it go, because at the end of the day, it ain't really affect me, and it's not like I didn't like it, I liked it. It was just wrong.
Right. Looking back, you like that was.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was like, nah, that's crazy. Like that's wild. Like.
And then, even for you, just as you've been obviously heating up, people have been paying a lot of attention to you.
Yeah, I ain't even noticed though. Like until I actually like just went outside. I went out yesterday at QCP birthday party. I ain't know how many people was actually paying attention to me. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, and what I was gonna say is, even dealing with what you had to deal with, like on social media, and you admitted that you cheated. How did you make your relationship stronger after that? Because I feel like people go through that a lot, and it can make your relationship stronger if you handle it the right way.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is like, man, not caring what the internet say. You get what I'm saying? Because we live in reality, and we live in a real world where things happen. And people go through things, and no matter what people try to say or what image people try to paint, like just because you do one wrong thing don't make you a bad person. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your mistakes don't define you. Your reactions do. You get what I'm saying? And the world could try to say what they want about it, but at the end of the day, like it don't determine who I am. But from that situation though, it's social media. Like if you allow a bunch of people who don't know you to have an opinion on your life, and you care about it, that's you. But me personally, I done seen people come back from the worst to the worst.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm from. You feel me? Like it's not, and not saying it's like nothing that's good or like but I'm from the trenches. You feel me? Like I done seen the worst of the worst happen. So at the end of the day, love is deeper than anything. I know who I love, and I know who love me.
Right.
Can't nothing come between that. Nothing at all. It don't matter.
And love hurts.
Yeah.
As you know, it's painful, but it's also a blessing.
Most def. It is. It's a blessing. I feel like it's something that everybody need. You know what I mean?
And trust too, right?
Yeah.
So do you feel like you have 100% trust?
I have 100% trust, or do I feel
in your relationship, like you? Because I know it's hard for men to trust women too. You're on the road.
Yeah. Honestly, nah. I ain't even gonna lie. Nah.
Right, because I'm sure, is there anybody you could 100% trust besides maybe your mom and your family?
I don't even 100% trust my mom. Like, and she gonna see this and be like, what? But when I say that, it's, you got to know who to trust for what. Like, and what my mom is like, I could trust my mom. My mom a lover. You get what I'm saying? I could trust my mom in certain situations. But if it come a time where, like, you feel me, we fighting and it's going down. Now my mom could fight. She'll beat somebody's ass. But if shit get a little crazy, you feel me? Mom Dukes, you know what it is. Go in the house. You feel me? Go in the house. So certain areas I could trust her in, but certain areas I can't. And just like with love, like, yo, bro, you can't trust everybody. If you trust everybody for,
not everybody, but
yeah. But if I don't know, if you trust a person 100%, that means you trust them.
You
with
think that
everything.
doesn't exist?
Nah, I don't think that exists.
It doesn't exist.
I mean, you trust them with everything.
Right.
Yeah, I don't trust nobody with everything.
And then
I don't even trust myself.
You
all
don't?
The way. Nah, with certain stuff, nah. I don't even trust myself all the way. Nah, no.
Well, damn.
Nah, yeah, you can't. Like, yo, listen, you gotta be realistic. You feel me? Right. In life, you gotta be realistic. I don't even trust myself all the way. It's certain stuff I don't know how to do. You feel me? And being that I don't know how to do certain stuff, it's certain stuff that I just ain't gonna do. You feel me? So yeah, nah.
How you feeling now, though? Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm in a great position. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes, I got my moments where I could be living my best life.
Right.
And I still sometimes I have my moments where I get down. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like the biggest thing is, stay prayed up.
Right.
Yeah, my grandma prayed for me. I know my grandma always praying for me. So my grandma sent me I was stressed out last night. My grandma, and out of nowhere, my grandma texted me at like 2:30 in the morning.
What was she doing up at 2:30 in the morning?
I don't know. She had to feel me on her heart or something. You feel me? She texted me. She was like, "Hi, grandson," and that was enough.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, like everything gonna be okay.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm so glad that you came through, Najor.
Most definitely.
Is that what everybody still does? Your family call you? I know they called you Toosii growing up
Nah. Everybody called me, so growing up, everybody called me Too the Butt.
Okay.
Like, they either called me Toot, they called me Nana. My sister called me Too the Butt. Or my mom just called me, my mom called me Nana. Everybody called me Nana.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Nana to everybody. But so to the fans out there, don't none of y'all call me Nana.
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah, don't do
well,
that.
Too late for that. No.
Oh my God, yeah, it's too late. Yeah, nah, some of them do it though, but yeah, I'm not sure to certain people.
All right. Well, congratulations on the album, on the tour that's coming up. Is there anything else you want to let us know before we get out of here?
Man, we got a sold out tour, and I appreciate all the love, all the support, and we're gonna continue to push. We're gonna do it all over again. Yeah, I mean, be ready for the next record.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming through. Toosii's here. It's way up, baby.
Yeah.